hello. Oh, I was gonna do a fancy introduction, but then I F5'd and my skin was still the tennis ball. So, I guess this is just kind of our brand now. We're kind of the tennis ball kid. Anyway, so today I wanted to do a little video reporting on my hardcore world, which I haven't really done before. I've streamed on my hardcore world, but I haven't really done much else with it. So I want to do this because I think it'd be kind of sick. So this is my little mushroom island in the middle of absolutely nowhere. It's just in the middle of a bunch of ice caps, which was so bizarre to find, I'm not gonna lie. And something even worse about it, something really weird about this place is the fact that there's just a temple down here underneath this iceberg for no reason. It's just down there. I've never seen that before. Like, how did that even... This is why we carry buckets. This is... You know, I guess out of all places, a mushroom biome is probably the best place they could have put that next to, so I don't have to, like, suffer because of mining fatigue, but... What's even worse than the fact that that's just chilling under the iceberg is that there's another one. Another one right here. For no reason. Out of all the places for this to happen, of course it would happen in, like, a hardcore world. Which is, like, sick, but it's also horrifying. Like, I feel like I'm teetering on the edge of death at any given moment. Like, I'm a little spider. My spider silk is the only thing keeping me dropping off from, like, a 75-foot ledge. I do have this atrocity. I don't even think you could classify this as a house. Okay, so while I figure this out, let's talk about some stuff. I am a senior in high school now. And that is the most horrifying thought I think I've ever had in my entire life. And you see, I'm not just underprepared. You know, that's one thing. But being slightly prepared is another. And I don't know which is worse, I'm gonna be honest. Because I'd say I'm a pretty good kid in the grades. Ooh, I'm a pretty good kid in, like, the grades department, you know? I'm not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Not to, you know, boost my ego or anything. But I'd say I'm over 75%. Cause, like, if a C is an average, then I'm a B minus. There we go. We found it. Okay. Oh. Oh! Oh, I don't like that. I don't. No. Oh, I feel ill. Oh, that's terrible. Oh my god, I almost walked off the edge. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm kind of like, if you ask somebody how, like, a really mediocre restaurant was. Like, yeah, it was, you know, it was solid, it was good. But it's nothing, like, extremely impressive, you know? It's just like, oh yeah, I went to the McDonald's again, and I had the same thing I always have because it's the McDonald's, and what else would you get there other than, like, a Happy Meal, 6 chicken nuggies? But anyway, I'm going into senior year. I don't know where I went with that entire tangent. My brain just kind of spaced out in the middle of it, so I don't know what I said. That's for editing me to figure out. But I made a list of things to talk about. I will just read you out the first one, which is drugs ? Obviously, as an American high schooler, I have encountered one or two illegal activities. Not myself, but there is this person at my school who's graduated by now. So, you know, it's not really my problem. It wasn't my problem to begin with. I was just kind of hanging out, and this random girl comes in. There's, like, plenty of seats, and I've never seen this girl in my life. She's, like, not in my class, so I'm like, oh, maybe we have a new student, you know, maybe that's a thing, but she sits next to this guy, and then he hands her a wad of cash. And I'm like, what? I'm like, oh my god. I was like, what did I just witness? I have deniability. I'm just here to learn science, you know, something about cell membranes, biology, you know, basic stuff. I was just, like, freaking out. It's like, what do you do when you witness, like, something like that? not to say that I'm for sure it was a exchange of legal substances. You know, maybe maybe the guy just owed her some, you know? Who knows? But like, I was like, oh my god, it was horrifying. It was the most terrifying moment of my life. I remember in my middle school, I only had 3 people I would really consider my friend. We used to eat lunch in the band room a lot because I was an orchestra kid. I am an orchestra kid. Because I'm an orchestra kid. And so we shared the room with the band kids a lot, and like that was whatever. They had their corner where they would loudly play like the same like 5 riffs. It was a fun time, you know. We played the piano a lot. We had a great time until one day, one fateful day. Oh my god. There was a kid. Some kid left a vape in one of the practice rooms in the orchestra room. And I was devastated because we were not allowed because we were not allowed to eat lunch in there anymore, and I was so pissed. I was so angry because what was I supposed to do now? Eat lunch in the cafeteria? If I wasn't gonna eat in the orchestra room, where was I gonna go? So it was like, bruh, that's just, I don't get it. Oh god, I keep finding things. I keep finding things. Anyway, middle school sucked. Middle school sucked. I'm not even gonna lie. It just sucked. But now that I'm in high school, I feel like high school sucks too, just not as much. I sensed an opportunity. That is, I do not remember that being there. Okay. Well, that was not ideal. That also was not ideal. You know something I also don't understand? I don't understand, like, high school parties. Not just because I haven't been to one. That's probably most of it. Not only because I haven't been to one. But because I just don't understand the appeal. Like, I guess I've been to one that could be kind of considered, like, a high school party, but no one was drinking. I don't think I'd go if that were the case, you know? Because I'm just not interested in that kind of thing. I am going to kill your family. I don't know, I guess this is just more appealing to me. Killing cows in Minecraft. Watching Minecraft streamers. Because I guess that's what I've done ever since I was a little kid. And maybe it's childish of me to, like, hold on to my, you know, my childhood dreams and impulsively start streaming Minecraft. And then joining an SMP. All my friends were also, like, introverts, right? So none of us wanted to, like, leave. All of us wanted to stay inside. I had one friend who we'd, like, share edgy poetry with. I don't know, that's the kind of stuff I did when I was in middle school. It just makes me kind of, like, a dork. And that's just who I've always been, so I'm, like, not... It doesn't upset me at all. I'm just kind of hanging out, you know? I just don't think it would be fun for me to be surrounded by a lot of people in, like, a party setting. Let's go! Oh my gosh, this is actually awesome. Different things appeal to different people, and that's not, like, a bad thing. I'm just not a partier. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! No! And that is where I will be ending this recording. Goodbye. I'm going to cry myself to sleep. That was the coolest hardcore world ever. Are you joking me? Are you kidding? Are you seriously kidding me?